I'm Karina, and this is our family crypto journey video where we want to share tips that will help you to build generational wealth. Okay, so our goal is to save as much money as we can to invest this money in crypto, and here are some tips. So we decided to eat at home. First, when we go out, we spend a lot of money, and then food is not so healthy. We don't know what ingredients use, and we love to cook. We cook a lot. We use the best food. Yes, when we realize how much money we can save going to this market, this place became our favorite.
One of the things that we were spending was like on groceries. It was so expensive because we were going to like the equivalent of a Whole Foods out here, but those markets were getting their food from the farmers market. And so we ended up saving like literally $100 every single time we went. Like our bill now is like $50 every time. It used to be $150 by going to the source itself and still getting just the perfect food that is really healthy for us.
Yes, and we go to this market one time a week. We buy a lot of food, we bring this, so this way we have a lot of food in the fridge that we can use for cooking. Okay, then next tip is that we go to restaurants that are not so expensive, that have good healthy food, you know, like vegan places. They're not so expensive, and then we enjoy this food. We love this healthy food, these bowls, avocado, fruits, veggies. So
and we're not vegan, by the way.
No.
We're veganish.
Yes, so 1-2 times a week we'll go out, we eat, and we enjoy this time at the restaurant. Yes, this way we save a lot of money, because we used to go to these luxurious fancy places where we spend $200. Now we're focused on this type of restaurants. Okay, so what else?
So one of the other things that we do is we live in places where the cost of living is not so high. Like we have the ability to move wherever we really want. Now that we have a daughter, it's a little bit rougher, but we've stopped really traveling currently. And what we're doing now is we're living in the place here in Panama that we like, and that the cost of living is not through the roof. Like a lot of people live in these huge cities, especially like in the United States or in Europe, where they are not getting the bang for the buck that they really should get. Like I have friends that are living in shoe boxes in Newport Beach, California, which is where I used to live, and they're paying the same amount of money, like literally just for their apartment, as I am for my entire cost of living with my family. For those of you who have watched our other video, you know, we spend between $5,500 and $6,000 per month. The other thing that we save lots of money on, me personally, because I'm a US citizen, she's not, even though we're married, I do get tax exclusion for being a resident and being outside of the country for more than 330 days. And so what I've done is I now have this exclusion where I do not get taxed on 120,000, and that could be a savings of like $30,000 to $40,000 per year, which can go towards my investments. And this is a really, really huge tax savings. So not only do I live like a higher quality of life, because out here, let's say our apartment that's right on the ocean with a 180-degree view of the ocean in a 15 to 1600 square foot apartment is only running us $2,300. In the United States, that same apartment, let's say in Miami or in LA, would be like 10 to 15,000. And so I'm actually getting like exactly what I want. Now, one of the things that we've cut back on recently, because her and I have traveled a lot when we were not married and when we didn't have our child, is traveling. And traveling is a major expense that we were spending a lot more on because we were a little bit more fluid and it was easier to fly without our baby. But one of the things that we have cut back on is that, however, we now travel locally. So we're taking advantage of going to, you know, the different mountain cities here in Panama, or the different oceans. We have the Pacific Ocean and we have the Caribbean Ocean. And, you know, we rent a car for maybe like $150 for the weekend. And then we have friends now that we've met that maybe have homes out there, and we go chill with them, and everybody brings some food or something. And it's really reduced our travel costs. So we get to like travel, get to know this country a little bit better. And that's been probably for like the last year that we've kind of settled down on that. But traveling is coming, but we're waiting for the bull market to start taking off before we do that, because we want to put as much money in crypto and in DeFi right now as possible. And then we want that money to work for us. And these are the things that I teach. I teach people how to put their crypto to use on the blockchain so that they can earn interest the same way that the banks do, the institutions do, the centralized exchanges like the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange do. And this is what really has allowed us to even get this far, because we started during the last bull run in crypto. And so if you're interested in learning more on how this works, on how we actually have taught more than 1,400 students successfully on how to get into crypto and how to get into decentralized finance, click on the link below. We have a place where you could either book a call or learn more information on what exactly it is we do and how you can make money. And this is going to be really a transitional time for the world as we transition to kind of this paperless money, digital money system, that I think crypto is leading the way on this. You don't want to be left behind. So if you want to learn more about it, again, click on the link below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my Instagram. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Change your mind. Sending you lots of love. Cheers.